The next one's from Beth in the UK, and it's for Caroline. What's one thing that Sergio does that never fails to make you laugh?
Oh God, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on TV, but every morning he does the dick dance. Oh, his eyes. I love my morning dick dance. Nothing makes me happier. I could be going through hell and back, and that morning naked dance just does it for me. I just
I
laugh and
like
laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh.
Well, there you
He's
go, Beth.
so
I don't know if you expected the dick dance.
yeah.
Um, James from
It's
Melbourne,
deep.
Australia. James wants to know if you could bring back Ladies of London for one more season, who would you want on the cast and why?
Oh, Juliet. Just because she's we always had such a laugh together. If I didn't want to do something, I would send Juliet in to do it. And she went. She's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And you guys still speak?
Yeah, all the time. She's just been.
Oh,
We
I
spoke.
love that.
Spoke this morning. She just
I
cracks.
love
She
that.
cracks me up as much as she did back then. Now,
See, I love that. And did you guys ever have a falling out on the show?
not major. Like we're kind of like, we're kind of like we get when we argue, it's in a fun. I mean, you saw me. I think the biggest arguments when I was dressed as a unicorn and she was dressed as a kangaroo and I tried to hump her husband. I think that was as deep as it ever went, and that was just hilarious for me. And she took it. I think I, ended up on the front cover of like whatever it was, Page 6 or whatever magazine it was at the time, on top of
Of
her
course.
husband as a blue unicorn. And I was like, you can't really be that upset. I mean, how can I be hitting on your husband dressed as a unicorn? I don't get it.
And doing it on national TV.
Well, I know, but you see, the trouble is, as you know, to everyone else watching, it looks like no one's in the room with me. It's just me and him. What they don't realize is there's 7 cameras, but like, you know what I mean? It's like to everyone else,
No,
it just
but
looks
that's
like
what I
I'm,
mean. Like you were
yeah,
doing it in front
on
of
national
cameras.
TV. Of course.
Right.
And I was neighing at the time. I don't think it was really sexy, but anyway, we just laugh all the time. And that scene, by the way, has become the scene that's followed me around I mean, people still dress up at me as Halloween. So there you go. It's like your table flipping, not on a smaller scale.
I want to rewatch it now.
Yeah. No, that's a good one.
This one's from Ethan in Los Angeles. Caroline, you're married to a hot younger guy. What's the best and worst part of being married to a younger person?
The best part is the energy and the way he sees the world. Like, every time he's not bitter or twisted yet. He's like excited. Like if I see it's a rainy day, he's like, it's an opportunity to like go outside and run around in the rain or whatever. Like everything is fresh eyes. The worst part, I suppose, is that he wants to do everything I've already done again, like babies. And he's a lover, like a real lover. Like, he just wants to be with me all the time, which I found that quite hard to adjust to because I've been quite an insular sort of independent woman before. And I think that's the biggest shock for people watching me today, is to see that I'm never alone. But I would take that over, anything else. Like, I mean, to be overly loved, I guess, is not the worst thing that could happen to anyone.
No, and that's how Louis is with me. Like he always wants to be with me too. And I wasn't used to that coming from Joe,
Yeah.
because it wouldn't show his emotion. Like he wouldn't
Yeah.
show. I knew he loved me, but he wouldn't show it and wouldn't say it as much. And and Louis is the total opposite.
Which
of
is
Joe.
why, by the way, I'd like to say that most of the world distrusts it, because it's not natural for a man to be that emotionally involved or that in touch with his own feelings. And like Sergio will wake up in the middle of the night and just go, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like there's no camera there. It's not for anybody else. It's only me in there. It's like, why do people think that he's only doing this for the camera? He is not. I'm telling you, this is his genuine. He does this all day long. And so when somebody does that, we as a nation or as seem to distrust that and go, oh, it can't be for real. He's faking
You're
it. How
right.
can you fake it for 6 years? You can't.